I think my dad contacted me. He's dead. Context is important. Story time. Okay, so I was asleep, dreaming, having one of those dreams. Okay. You know when you have those dreams where your significant other is like a total asshole and they're like cheating on you, and it's like, we all have those dreams. Okay, in my dream, I'm like in these dark hallways, like, and I'm turning corners. I'm trying to get out. I can't see anything. My phone either like I either don't have a phone, or like my phone doesn't have service or something. The whole time I'm obviously like scared trying to get out of these dark hallways, but at the same time too, I'm like, oh my god, I need to get out of here because like my husband is cheating on me right now. Like, I need to get out of here so I can go find him and beat his ass. Okay, that's dream us. Okay, that's not us. But mainly, I'm just trying to get out of these these hallways. Like it's like a maze, right? And it's pitch black, except sometimes I can kind of see a little bit of light, and there'll be like a table or something pushed up to the wall. It's weird. So suddenly in real life, my son wakes me up, okay? My 2-year-old son. He wakes up every night, but I see that the sun is kind of coming up. It's like 5 a.m. So that means that he's like up. So I do our routine. I go in there, I'm changing his diaper. He peed through. I'm having to change all like his whole jammies and everything. And I'm thinking to myself how he has like, don't judge. He doesn't sleep much, okay? So we have like a little tiny TV in his room, and whenever he's up in the morning before us, we turn on the TV, and it gives us a little bit longer to sleep, okay? So I'm thinking to myself how I'm gonna have to turn on this TV. So I'm like on my son's bed, changing his clothes and everything, and I'm thinking, okay, because I have to pee really bad. So I'm like, I'm gonna go turn on the TV, and then I'll go to the bathroom, and then from there I can cast something from my phone. But it's a really old TV, so it takes forever to turn on, and it takes a long time to get to the point where you can cast, okay? And sometimes before you're able to do that, he's already like up and he's upset. So I'm sitting on my son's bed, and I look over, and the TV has just started to power on its own. My son cannot, first of all, it was off when I came in the room. I didn't turn it on. My son cannot reach it. It is like, you have to press the button on top of the TV really hard. And sometimes that doesn't work. Sometimes you have to press it like multiple times. It's turning on. And so I'm just like, okay. Like, if I were younger, I'd be like scared. But I'm just like, okay, thanks, universe, I guess. So I go to the bathroom, turn on a show for him. I go back to sleep. Now I'm back in the dream, okay? I'm walking through these dark hallways trying to get out, but suddenly I can actually see some light, and I walk towards the light, and now I realize, like, now I'm at like a front office area, and I'm realizing that when I was in these dark hallways, I was actually like institutionalized. And now I'm able to leave because my dad is here to pick me up. Obviously, in real life, my dad is not alive, but in my dream, I'm just like, oh, my dad is here. And there's a front office, and there's a desk, but there's no one working the desk, but there is like a sign out sheet, right? So I go down this sheet, and I find my name, and I'm ready to sign next to my name, and I see that somebody had forged my signature. And in the dream, that makes me really upset, because I'm like, wait, so somebody lied and said that I was checked out when I wasn't. So if my dad hadn't come here to check me out, I would have been stuck here forever. No one would have ever known that I was here. No one would have ever like come to check on me or let me leave, because they would have thought that I was already gone. Like, this whole time they thought I was already gone. So that made me really upset, and I started scribbling over the paper, writing like forged my signature, like fraud, pointing at my name, and then me and my dad are just like, let's get out of here. So now I'm out of that place, and I'm with my dad, and he's driving me around, but I'm still in this dream. So I'm like, Anthony's cheating on me. Like, I need to go find him. I'm like trying to call him and everything, and somehow like we're on the way to go pick him up. But in my dream, it's like my dad is trying to like change the conversation, because it's like my dad, like his soul knows that shit's not real. So it's like he's trying to like change the vibe, and he's like he's excited to see my husband, right? They actually were like really close. So in my dream, yeah, I'm trying to like start shit. I'm like, I need to find Anthony. Like, I'm gonna kill him, right? And my dad's like, oh, like, I'm really excited to see him. Like, let's, like blah blah blah. Like he's just trying to make conversation, right? And it ends up working. Like we go in my dream and we pick up Anthony, and then things are like normal. And I think I kind of forget about all that stuff. And my dad takes us back to like this motel, like that you can live in, like, you know, those motels that you can like live in temporarily. He takes us back to one of those that it's like we're staying there with him, and he starts like cooking us food and like just like taking care of us. So yeah, I think my dad like saw like I think he turned on the TV first of all. That helped me go back to sleep, and then it's like he saw that I was in this like kind of bad dream, and he completely took me out of it. Like he took me out of that place. Like he took me out of the place with the hallways, and then he like changed the dynamic with me and like the cheating scenario in my dream, and like it just became like a happy dream of like hanging out with my dad, and like that was my dad.